So absolutely, it's really around, and there's three things I want to discuss. One is really around how do you manage these hybrid federated environments from an operational standpoint, from a visibility standpoint, from a transparency standpoint. How do I integrate these into a cohesive ecosystem so I understand where my utilization is, who's taking up advantage of which components of this cloud ecosystem, whether in the data center or on the edge. So that cloud management environment is extremely critical. Referred to in the past around cloud broker, or hybrid cloud management. I think there's a lot of advances that need to take place there in order to understand how things are being leveraged and how they're being executed inside the mission. I think from a security standpoint, I'm going to interject kind of the data aspect of this. As you start to bring data together in this hybrid environment, how does that change the classification of that data? So as you integrate your data layers and get information visibility that you didn't have before, how do I classify that? How do I secure that information? So that's a critical kind of challenge that the market is faced with as well, and that really then dovetails into, from an identity management standpoint, how do I get authentication, authorization into these environments to ensure that its access to both applications and data is being controlled. So hybrid does introduce some complexity into the model, but it can be solved going forward. But I think those are the dimensions that one needs to consider as they embark and build upon their hybrid cloud strategy.